The silence that we have here is silence of sincerity or silence of nervousness. Silence can be because everybody is very sincere and they understand they are here for a reason. And silence can be also because of nervousness, not feeling confident enough to speak. So, what's your reason? The answer is out. It is nervousness. Because if it was sincerity, you wouldn't keep quiet when I asked you. You would have said, we are silent because we are sincere. But nobody said anything. Clearly means people are nervous to open their mouth. Even when they are being asked a question, they are quiet. They are quiet even when somebody is asking them a question. This is not sincerity. This is nervousness. Yesterday, we were reading the text. Uh, we were in the middle of it. This is not going to help you guys. Silence of silence because of nervousness is not going to help you. You have to find the strength. You have to find confidence. I'm only worried about my teenage students, bigger students, not worried about my young kids, whether they're silent or whatever. Hmm. Sandwiches became very popular indeed. They were very easy to make. They were easy to make. उनको बनाना आसान था. They were easy to make. तुमको बेवकूफ बनाना आसान है. हाँ हाँ. देखो. Sandwiches became very popular indeed. They were easy to make. They refers to very good. Sandwiches were easy to make. Sandwiches were. Now my next sentence is तुमको बेवकूफ बनाना आसान. हाँ बोलिए. नो हम लोग जो पढ़ रहे हैं उस हिसाब से वो नहीं है. Sandwiches became very popular indeed. They were easy to make. You are easy to fool. You are easy to fool. तुमको बेवकूफ बनाना आसान है. You are easy to fool. तुमको हराना मुश्किल है. You are difficult to defeat. You are difficult to defeat. ऐसे करके सीखते हैं. ओके व्हेन वी ऑब्जर्व द वर्ड ऑर्डर. किताब में एक लाइन लिखा है देवर इजी टू मेक. ऐसे तो सबके लिए देवर इजी टू मेक. इसका हिंदी कर लिए आगे बढ़ गए. मेरे पढ़ने पढ़ाने के तरीके में वो नहीं है. ऑब्जर्व करिए कैसे वर्ड्स अरेंज हुए. और अगर ऑब्जर्व कर लिए तब आपका है वो. अब आप ऐसे बना सकते हैं. तुमसे बहस करना. ना दैट्स डिफरेंट. आई वांट टू गो विद दिस. गिव मी अ सेकंड.
More easy to pronounce.
Yeah. And some more. Hmm. You are easy to convince. Hmm. Glass is easy to break. Glass is easy to break. Glass is easy to break. Come. Glass is easy to break. They were easy to make, and they were a wonderful, cheap, portable meal. They were a wonderful, cheap, portable meal for workers and school children. Workers and school children carry lunch boxes, and sandwiches, they are a good option. You can easily prepare them for lunch. You can carry them. Portable means something that you can carry from one place to another place. Portable. Next page. Did you know when somebody shares interesting information with you, they often say, Did you know? In Hindi, we say, क्या आप जानते हैं इंसान के बॉडी में 206 हड्डियां होती है? क्या आप जानते हैं जब बच्चे पैदा होते हैं तो उनके शरीर में ज्यादा हड्डियां होती है एक अडल्ट के तुलना में? क्या आप जानते हैं? ऐसे करके वी शेयर इंफॉर्मेशन. बट इफ यू वांट टू से दिस इन इंग्लिश, वी विल नॉट से डू यू नो, वी विल से डिड यू नो. Did you know that Louis the 16th, famous French emperor, only had 3 baths in his entire life? Only had 3 baths in his entire life. Did you know that? Okay. So there is no expression of surprise. 3 baths in their entire life. Once when he was born, second when he got, and the third when he died. While he was alive, he had only 2 baths. The third bath was for his dead body. Did you know the Dagwood sandwich? The Dagwood sandwich is the sandwich to top all sandwiches. फिर से word order है. The Dagwood sandwich is the sandwich to top all sandwiches. The Dagwood sandwich is a sandwich to top all sandwiches. It is enormous. It is huge. Enormous means huge. It is huge. Named after the American cartoon character Dagwood Bumstead. It is made with a great many layers of meat, cheese, tomato, egg, salad, and vegetables. Named after the American cartoon character Dagwood Bumstead. Named after. I've taught you this phrase. किसी के नाम पे नाम रखना. Okay. This sandwich is called Dagwood sandwich. It was named after the American cartoon character Dagwood Bumstead. There is a cartoon character called Dagwood Bumstead. Dagwood Bumstead. And after his name, उसी के नाम पे, हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? उसी के नाम पे, English में. After his name, he was called, this sandwich was called Dagwood sandwich. Dagwood sandwich. And this sandwich is a huge sandwich. You can see the photo as well. It is made with a great many layers. Highlight karna phrase. A great many layers. A lot of layers. A lot of layers. A great many layers means a lot of layers. A great many layers of meat, cheese, tomatoes, egg, salad, and vegetables. Hello, Mukund, are you there? Mukund, are you there, or is it just your wife here?
No, I'm here, sir.
Oh, good. Yeah, if she feels comfortable, she can be on camera because we prefer it that way, okay?
Okay. But She will join, but she is doing something.
No problems, no issues. Okay, like I said, if she feels comfortable, ask her to be on camera. All right,
Okay.
guys. So the Dagwood sandwich is the sandwich to top all sandwiches. It is enormous, named after the American cartoon character Dagwood Monster. It is made with a great many layers. आसमान में बहुत सारे तारे हैं. There are. सीखा कुछ आपने? बोलिए. There are a great many stars in the sky. There are a great many stars in the sky. A great many stars means a lot of stars. A great many layers means a lot of layers. Got it? Next. Listening section. So that was the text. Moving on to exercise 5. I shared the audio with you yesterday. 8.9. Believe it or not, चाहे मानो चाहे, believe it or not, believe it or not. आगे कुछ बोलिए, कुछ मन में आ रहा हो, मैं भी बोलूं. Believe it or not, God is real. Believe it or not, God is real. Very good. More. Believe it or not, ghosts are real. Yes, of course. If God is real, ghosts have to be real too. Okay. More.
Nitish Kumar won the election.
Believe it or not, Nitish Kumar won the election. या मानो ना मानो भैया जीत तो गए वो. Right. Absolutely. I remember last in 2020. आखिरी बार वोट करिए, आपको पता है आखिरी बार है, फिर तो नहीं आएंगे. वाह. Politics. Believe it or not. Go on, guys. ऐसे ही कुछ और लोग मजेदार, बहुत अच्छा. 3 एग्जांपल्स आए. Believe it or not, God is real. Believe it or not, ghosts are real. Believe it or not, Nitish Kumar won the election. Okay, believe it or not. आगे कुछ और है या खत्म हो गया? Believe it or not, humans have died. Um, हिंदी. मानो या ना मानो, मानो या ना मानो, आगे बोलिए. मानो या ना मानो. थोड़ा सा हिंदी में बोल दीजिए. मानो या ना मानो.
जन्म लेते हैं और मरते हैं.
सब जानते हैं, इसमें मानने की ना मानने की तो बात नहीं है. तो जो बात में थोड़ा सा ये है, जैसे, हाँ मतलब, आपने देखा तीनों एग्जांपल्स कितने इंटरेस्टिंग थे. दो, एक ने कहा बिलीव इट और नॉट, गॉड इज रियल. मानो चाहे ना मानो, भगवान तो होते हैं. ठीक है. बिलीव इट और नॉट, गॉड इज रियल. यस. वन सेड बिलीव इट और नॉट, गोस्ट आर रियल. मानो चाहे ना मानो, शैतान तो होता है ना. मतलब क्या बोलेंगे, भूत तो होते हैं. राइट. तो वैसे ही एक और का, मानो चाहे मत मानो, लेकिन जीत तो गए वो. तो ये भी एक अच्छा तरीका है, क्योंकि यू गाइस नो व्हाई दिस सेंटेंस. क्योंकि इट वाज अनलाइकली ना. इट वाज अनलाइकली दैट ही वाज गोइंग टू विन. It was very unlikely. Nobody had predicted that he was going to win like this, right? People were saying that it's khatam hai kahani, right? And he has become strong again. So that's why believe it or not sounds very natural here. ठीक है. हालांकि सबको पता है that he has won the election. Still, this sentence sounds very correct, very natural. But believe it or not, human beings are born and they die. They are born and they, ये मेरे को समझ नहीं आया, क्योंकि इसमें मानने ना मानने की क्या बात है, तो सच है, सब जानते हैं. हाँ, believe it or not, कुछ बताए. Prashant Kishore has lost. Believe it or not, Prashant Kishore has lost. Absolutely. It was also unexpected that he would get 0 seats. Yeah, go on. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not, Indian government is corrupt.
Believe it or not, Indian government is corrupt. Very good. Believe it or not. Matlab God is real. So God is real. and there are lots of gods. My sense of humor is just there, See how I quickly connected two dots here. She said, believe it or not, God, teachers are God. I would say superior to God. Real teachers are superior to God. God sent you here, no doubt. But you would die in this world without knowing it is called the sun and it is the moon and anything. You would die if there wasn't somebody to tell you that this is the sun and this is the moon. A child will not figure out on his own. Go on, tell me more. Believe it or not, education is important. Absolutely, absolutely. Go on, more. Don't sleep. Yeah, believe it or not. Come on, guys, believe it or not, something. Believe it or not, they use pure ghee to make their samosas. Believe it or not, they use pure ghee to make samosas, to make their samosas. Believe it or not, I paid 1 crore rupees as income tax last year. Believe it or not, I paid 1 crore rupees as income tax last year. Believe it or not, understand? ये क्या मतलब है? ये इसका तो धंसा हुआ, कल पिटाया था तो अभी तक पड़ा हुआ वहीं पे। वाह, भूल जाओ, भूल जाओ, फिर से करो वही बदमाशी। भूल जाओ। Okay. Believe it or not, there is a World Sandwich Week. Believe it or not, there is a World Sandwich Week. World Sandwich Week. मतलब समझा? There is a World Sandwich Week. वीक मनाया जाता है किस चीज के लिए? डे भी नहीं, वीक। देयर इज अ वर्ल्ड सैंडविच वीक। बिलीव इट और मानो चाहे ना मानो, सैंडविच इज सो पॉपुलर अराउंड द वर्ल्ड दैट देयर इज अ वर्ल्ड सैंडविच वीक। एक स्पेशल सप्ताह होता है जहां लोग किस चीज को सेलिब्रेट करते हैं? सैंडविच को। जैसे जिसे योगा डे है, राइट? योगा को सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए देयर इज अ वर्ल्ड योगा डे। वैसे ही देयर इज अ वर्ल्ड sandwich week, not a day, week, 7-day celebration. हाँ, तो हाँ, believe or not नहीं, believe it or not, believe it, फिर से, believe it or not, International Man Day. Okay. Whoa, what is that? What is that? What is a man day? Celebration of humans or celebration of men? So it will be called International Men's Day. Man Day नहीं बोल पाएंगे उसको. Man means, guys, all human beings. Man means all human beings. But men means male. Understand? Male side. They are called men. Katrina is popular among men. Ki man. Men. Mardo. Okay? But if we talk about all human beings, then we will say man. Man is mortal. Man is मतलब आदमी मरता, औरतें नहीं मरती हैं। मैन इज मॉर्टल मतलब सारे लोग। ऐसे हिंदी में बोलते हैं आदमी, जो कहता हो इसका मतलब आदमी मतलब मर्द नहीं ना। तो बात समझिएगा, आदमी, मैन, ये जो वर्ड दोनों हैं ये यूज होते हैं टू रेफर टू ऑल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स। ओके। और जब उसमें से एक सेक्शन को रेफर करना है तो मर्द बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में मैन। ओके, मैन विल बी मैन। सुना है? वर्ल्ड इंटरनेशनल मेंस डे यू सेड ना? इंटरनेशनल मेंस डे। इंटरनेशनल मेंस डे। मैन डे नहीं बोलेंगे, क्या बोलेंगे? क्यों भाई? जैसे टीचर्स डे होता है ना, एक टीचर तो नहीं है। फादर्स डे में सिंगल, ध्यान रखना, ये सब बहुत परेशान करेगा। फादर्स डे में फादर के बाद अपॉस्ट्रोफी एस चाहिए। मदर्स डे में मदर के बाद अपॉस्ट्रोफी चाहिए, बिकॉज एवरीबॉडी हैज वन फादर, राइट? तो फादर्स डे, वन मदर, बायोलॉजिकली वन मदर, राइट? बाकी डिपेंड्स। तो फादर्स डे, मदर्स डे, या मदर सिंगुलर के बाद अपॉस्ट्रोफी एस, फादर के बाद अपॉस्ट्रोफी एस। लेकिन टीचर्स डे में टीचर्स पहले लिख लो प्लूरल, उसके बाद ऐसे खाली कर दो एस के बाद टीचर्स डे। वैसे ही मेंस डे, MEN अपॉस्ट्रोफी एस, मेन इज प्लूरल, मेन अपॉस्ट्रोफी एस। टुडे इज इंटरनेशनल मेंस डे, द 19th ऑफ नवंबर। भाई कुछ करो, मर्दों के लिए कुछ करो। क्या करें हम लोग, क्या करें मर्दों के लिए बताएं। ठर्रा इंतजाम कर दो और क्या। Okay. Well, believe it or not, there is a World Sandwich Week. Did you expect that the sandwich is so popular that they celebrate a week for sandwich? हाँ हम बिहारी है ना, हम चाहते हैं there should be a World ठेकुआ Day भाई. There is a world. I want a World ठेकुआ Day भाई. ठेकुआ is so tasty. How many people are ठेकुआ fans? ठेकुआ fans. Are very few people are ठेकुआ fans here. You guys are not Biharis, forget. Pitta fan. Raise your hand if you're a Pitta fan. Okay, World Pitta Day. World Pitta Day. What pitta is your favorite? Good pitta, mawa pitta, dal pitta, dana pitta. Which pitta? Mawa pitta, yes. In milk, cooked in milk. Mawa inside, cooked in milk. Tastes better than rasmalai. If you have put a good amount, a generous amount, a good amount of mawa, then it, and if you have used good milk as well, thick milk with malai, with cream, then it tastes better than rasmalai, I would say. You can have 4, 5, you can have a full meal. You can have a full meal of mawa pitta. So, देखो प्रशांत किशोर तो फेल हो गया, जब मैं सक्सेसफुल होऊंगा, okay, then I will demand a celebration for pitta, and we will celebrate an international pitta day. Okay, maybe not international. I will not be able to convince everybody, but at least a national pitta day in India. No, not pizza, pitta. Pizza day. मोटा होते जाओगे खाओगे तो. Pitta is healthy. It is boiled food, right? Very healthy. So let's do this. World Sandwich Week. In a survey, people were asked. लोगों से पूछा गया. People asked. People were asked. देखो कंपेयर करो. People asked. Ask का काम किसने किया? People were asked. किसी और ने किया ask का काम. गांधी जी was killed. Kill का काम किसी और ने किया. रावण was killed. Kill का काम किसी और ने किया. रावण ने kill नहीं किया. रावण was killed. गांधी जी was killed. Understand? So here people were asked. तो लोगों ने पूछा कि लोगों से पूछा गया, या और लोगों ने पूछा तो people asked, people were asked. In a survey, people were asked, what's your favorite sandwich? People were asked, what's your favorite sandwich? They were asked a simple question, what's your favorite sandwich? आपका favorite sandwich क्या है? What's your favorite sandwich? Listen and complete the chart with words from the box. You have already listened. I shared the audio with you yesterday. Uzma, are you there, Uzma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where is Maz? And you are off camera, Uzma.
Yes, sir.
Turn your camera on, please. And we are going to listen to what audio file is it? 8.9. Okay. Listen, everyone.
Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread.
Why can't I
and
hear the
thick
audio
slices
here?
of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes,
Sound
warm
settings.
ham. Delicious.
Phones,
Would you like to try one?
Okay, please just.
Ulla.
Okay.
I'm from Denmark, so for me, tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich?
Okay, everybody put the
Angus.
ingredients.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla.
I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this.
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
One more time. Would you like to listen to it one more time? I'll play it for you once
Tape
again.
script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla.
I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this.
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
Done. Again, I want to tell you my limitations as a teacher. Well, when I'm teaching young kids, I know very well that I will get them on the right path sooner or later. I can use my strict behavior, I can use punishment, and many different, tactics to help them. But when I'm teaching grown-up people, I have my limitations. Most grown-up people join my classes because of their self-motivation. They feel the need of learning English in their lives, and that's why they come to the class. They don't come to the class as a part of formality. Like going to school is a ritual, it is a formality. Everybody does it. Everybody goes to school, everybody passes matric. It is part of life that you have to do it. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you want it, you don't want it, doesn't matter. You go to school, you pass matric. With good marks, with bad marks, you do it, right? Okay, beta. So the point is, remember, Arav, you're not supposed to talk to him, otherwise I'll put you on the chair. Okay, I know you made a seat for him. You want him to sit there, but don't talk. Yeah. So I was saying, grown-up people join classes because of their self-motivation. I'll talk about Isa here, the young girl who is in class 12, 11th. She searched for a class where she could go and learn English. She's in 11th. She came here. Nobody told her that you must go to learn English, otherwise you'll not get married. Nobody said that to her, right? It was her choice. So I shouldn't pressurize her to learn. Yes, I can help, I can assist her. Kaka Shabita, you attending the class online. But the thing is, you are busy texting as well. That's not nice, especially students online, they should be fully focused. They should be fully focused in the class. Hello? Yes. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Okay. Fine. So guys, maybe I should play it just one more time and right back. Okay. Listen.
Tape script 8.9. What's your favourite sandwich? Angus.
I come from the north of England, and we often call sandwiches butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard. Yes, warm ham. Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla.
I'm from Denmark, so for me it's the open sandwich, of course, and my favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef, with some crispy fried onions on the top. I love this.
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread and with lots of tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty. There's a cafe near where I work in London. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I'd like one right now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy, so my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, with black olives and basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese, and I like cooking with it. I make my own pizza.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me, "Come, try a balık ekmek." I think this means fish in bread. He gave me a sandwich. It was fresh mackerel grilled and in a bread roll with raw onions. Fabulous.
Let's listen.
Tape script 8.9. What's your
These people, sandwich is very popular around the world. That's why they celebrate a sandwich week.
favourite sandwich? Angus.
Angus is speaking. Where is Angus from, guys? He is from the north of England. From the north of England. Let me tell you a little bit. Most countries, the north, the south, the east, the west, have so much difference, like India. Somebody who comes to the north of India will have a very different experience. And when that same person goes to the south of India, will have a very different experience. If they go to the east, Assam and Sikkim and all, okay, they'll have a very different experience from the west in Gujarat and Rajasthan, right? Italy, we don't know because we don't care. The north of Italy is very different from the south of Italy. You know, one side of Italy is richer, the other side is poorer. I think the same we can say about north and south of India. North is very, hello? कहाँ से बात कर रहे हैं? Sorry, it is not a good time. I'm in the class. So, yeah, if somebody comes from another country and they visit the north of India, some parts of north, like it's very poor, like Bihar, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, you know, these are very poor areas, you know. And if they go to Kerala, Tamil Nadu, you know, Karnataka, they will find very different, things there. So clearly, there is a big divide between north and south in India too. Similarly, England, although it is a very small country, the north and south divide is quite big. Let me tell you, in terms of accent and English, English that we call British English is actually the English of south of England. What we call British English is actually the English of south of England, southern England. Northern England, the north of England, has a different kind of English. Their accent is different. Vocabulary can be different too. And maybe you guys will not understand them very well because of their accent, because of their vocabulary. North and south. So what we typically call British English is basically English of south of England. On the other hand, if you talk about American English, what you call American English is English of North of America. If you go to the South of America, people don't say, how are you? They don't say, how are you? They say, howdy. They say, howdy. When they meet each other, they say, howdy. And that's why once, I think, when Biden was elected in America, in that election, Modi ji went to support Trump, right? And there was a big, event organized, and it was called Howdy Modi. Howdy, because it was organized in the South. Yeah, the South of America, the southern states, they are very conservative, right wing. They believe we are white people, we are Americans, we are better like this, South. Howdy. They have lots of different accents, different vocabulary they use, words they use. So Angus is from the north of England. He's from the north of England. And that's why the word sandwich is not popular there. Because sandwich is the word from the south of England. See what he says.
I come from the north of England.
I come from the north of England.
And we often call sandwiches butties.
We often call sandwiches butties. We often call sandwiches butties. We call sandwiches butties. हम लोग sandwich को butty बुलाते हैं. We call sandwiches butties.
My favourite butty is made with thick slices of
My favorite butty is made with thick slices of
white bread. And
white bread. Thick slices of? My favorite butty is made with thick slices of white bread. You have to say different parts together. My favorite butty is made with thick slices of white bread. Okay, you can imagine that. Angus's favorite butty, favorite sandwich, is made with thick slices of white bread.
and thick slices of warm ham.
And thick slices of warm ham. Thick slices of? What is ham? What is ham? I've told you so many times. Ham is a type of meat. Comes from? No, pigs. It comes from pigs. Cow's meat is called beef. And pig's meat is called three things. Three things. Ham, bacon, and pork. Ham, bacon, and pork. And they are given three different names because they come from different parts of the body. Got it? Ham is usually the leg part of the body. Pork is general word for, I think, pig meat. And bacon is a different parts of the meat. Okay. So his favorite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham.
With hot mustard. Yes.
And
Butties. My favourite butty is made with thick slices of white bread and thick slices of warm ham with hot mustard.
with hot mustard. Hot mustard. Mustard means mustard sauce. Told you. When they're you can't put the mustard seeds there, right? You have to apply mustard sauce. Hot mustard. Okay. Hot here means chune mein hot. No, hot. Hot. Yeah, spicy hot. Okay. Hot mustard.
Yes, warm ham.
Yes, warm ham.
Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Would you like to try one?
Ulla. I'm from Denmark.
Now,
so
Ola is speaking. I'm from Denmark, so
for me, it's the open sandwich, of course.
Delicious. Would you like to try one?
Ulla. I'm from Denmark, so for me, it's the open
I'm
sandwich.
from
of
Denmark, so for me, it's the open sandwich, of course. ऐसे ही बोला ना उसने? Repeat करेगा. I'm from Denmark, so for me, it's the open sandwich, of course. So what's her favorite sandwich? Now, next question. Do you think most people in Denmark like open sandwiches or only she likes open sandwiches? If your answer is most people, then you're right. Because she said, I'm from Denmark, so my favorite sandwich is the open sandwich, of course. Now, the word of course, I am from the north, I'm from Denmark, so all these things tell you that most people typically like open sandwiches in Denmark. For me, it is the open sandwich. Of course means no need to discuss why, okay, of course.
And my favorite is with
And
beef.
my favorite is with beef. My favorite is with beef.
Thin slices of
Thin
beef,
slices of beef,
rare beef,
rare beef, rare, medium, well done. Remember, rare means less cooked. Rare means less cooked. Little bit red part of the meat is still can be seen red. When you cook the meat fully, it changes from red to brown completely. Right? So some people like it a little less cooked. Some people like it medium cooked. Some people like it very well done, means very well cooked.
with some crispy fried onions on the top.
I can see Mukund's baby. Okay. I can hear, not see actually. All right. All right. This is crazy. This is good. Crazy, but good. So there is a mother attending the class with her baby. Yeah. All right. Where were we? Ula was talking about her favorite sandwich, which is open sandwich, because in Denmark, most people like open sandwiches, and her favorite is with beef.
I love this. My favorite is with beef. Thin slices of beef, rare beef.
Thin slices of beef, rare beef.
With some crispy fried onions on the top.
Some crispy fried onions on top. Some crispy fried onions on top. Crispy fried onions on top. Crispy fried.
I love.
We use crispy fried onions in many dishes. Like when we cook biryani or when we cook butter chicken masala, we use crispy fried onions. Yeah. Onions or onions? अभी भी आप onions पटके हैं कुछ लोग.
Onion.
क्या यार, आपको खुद का हंगर दिखाना होगा कि हम चेंज करना चाहते हैं अपने आप को. आपको अपना पुराना पर्सनालिटी पसंद है ओनियन बोलने वाला, तो आई कैन नॉट चेंज यू. You have to try harder. Because जाहिर सी बात है, कितने लोग अनियन बोलते हैं, कम या ज्यादा? यहाँ आपके आसपास कम, और ज्यादा लोग, तो जाहिर सी बात आप वही बोल दोगे, लेकिन आपको खुद एफर्ट मारना है ना. You have to stay away from the wrong pronunciation, right? Onions.
This. Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich. Told you there are three: pork, bacon, and ham. Now, in his opinion, the best sandwich in the world is a bacon sandwich. Oh, the best sandwich in the world is a bacon sandwich. It is his opinion or it is a fact? Always understand when people express something, they say something, whether it is an opinion or an objective fact. This requires you to be clever to decide what is an opinion and what is a fact. Oftentimes, oftentimes, people present opinions in the form of facts. Everybody, not everybody, most people like it that their opinion is, for example, an example. You like Vinay sir, so you want to go out and say Vinay sir is the best teacher. और जो argue करे आपसे वो गलत हो जाता है आपके नजर में. You should accept it that it is my opinion that he is the best teacher. It is not a fact. It is not a. So don't argue with them. Don't fight with them. But most of us, okay, listen. If you argue on the opinion, fine. You can argue over the merits of the opinion and demerits of the opinion. How do you say he's the best? On what basis do you say he's the best, right? That is okay, I guess. But just because I said he's the best, you should accept it, he's the best. That's nonsensical, right? Because it is just an opinion. So the world today that we see, a lot of people are unable matlab? Not able. They are unable to separate facts and opinions. We are moving in that direction where people will eventually become capable of separating opinions and facts. We are moving in that direction. We are going in a very positive direction, guys. Every passing year, more people are capable of separating facts and opinions. If you go backwards, very few people could separate facts and opinions. As time is passing, more and more people are becoming able to separate facts and opinions. Do you think there should be a fight for opinions? If you like blue and I like red, do you think you should fight with me or I should fight with you? Because I'll say black is the best color and you say blue is the best color. No, you like blue. That's your prerogative. Prerogative means it is your right. It is your right to like blue. No problems. I like black. I have my right. You can't really say, agree with me and like blue. I shouldn't say, hey, agree with me and like black. That's nonsensical, isn't it? So that's why in the world, people are fighting less and less because they are coming to understand. They're coming to understand, matlab? समझते जा रहे हैं धीरे-धीरे. They are coming to understand what is an opinion, and when something is an opinion, everybody has a right to opinions. Everybody has a right to opinions. I think peacock looks the most beautiful bird, and you think pigeons look the most beautiful. They are the most beautiful. Okay, different opinions. There shouldn't be a fight over opinions. You can quarrel over facts. You can quarrel over facts, but quarrel over opinions, that's silly. Children do it. Children do it. Grown-up people do not quarrel over opinions. Some people are grown up in their body and kid in their head. They quarrel over opinions. They are in a body of grown-up, but in their head they are a kid. They are a kid. So they quarrel over opinions. Okay, so this guy thinks the best sandwich is a bacon sandwich. Oh, why the best? The way he said that, we can't quarrel with this. He likes it. He was only saying he likes it. Oh, the best sandwich in the world is a bacon sandwich. It is his opinion.
Hot bacon between thin slices of...
Where? Are you sure? Only wash your face and come back, okay? Hot bacon between...
Tom.
Oh, the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich.
He said definitely the bacon sandwich, right? He said the best sandwich in the world is definitely a bacon sandwich.
Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread.
Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread. Imagine karna. Hot bacon between thin slices of white bread.
And with lots of tomato ketchup.
With lots of tomato ketchup. With lots of tomato ketchup. Nothing else.
Simple and very, very tasty.
Simple, agree. Simple. Only 3 ingredients. Bread, bacon, and tomato ketchup. Simple and very, very tasty.
There's a cafe near where I work in London.
There is a cafe near where I work in London. There is a cafe near where I work in London. Repeat. आखिर में हो गया because you guys didn't. There is a cafe near where I work in London. हर बात को अलग से समझना होता है टुकड़े समझ गए? There is a cafe where near where I work. Where? In London. There is a cafe near where I work in London.
I sometimes buy one for breakfast.
I sometimes buy one for breakfast. I sometimes buy one for breakfast. So he eats a bacon sandwich for breakfast. I sometimes buy one. One means, बोल दीजिए एक, a bacon sandwich. One means, it is a pronoun. Taught you before. I sometimes buy one. I sometimes buy a bacon sandwich. I sometimes buy one for breakfast.
I'd like one right now.
I love one right now. Kabhi when you talk about your favorite food, you want to eat that in that moment. Now you talk about gulgappas and you say, yeah, I want to eat gulgappas now, right? It happens with me very often. Like when I talk about my favorite foods, I start to feel hungry for the same thing. I want to eat the same thing. Do you also feel that way about food? Which food makes you hungry when you talk about it? Chicken chili. When I talk about chicken chili, I always feel hungry. Yeah, I want to eat it now. I would like it now. I would like it now. अभी मन कर रहा है, अभी चाहिए. I would like it now.
Marianne.
I live in Italy.
I live in Italy, okay.
So my best is Italian.
My best is Italian. Italian what? Italian tiles, Italian marbles. They are special, but here we are talking about Italian sandwiches.
A ciabatta with...
Ciabatta. So Italian sandwiches are called ciabatta. Ciabatta खाते होंगे. Ciabatta. Okay? Yeah. Ciabatta.
with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese.
Marianne.
I live in Italy. So my best is Italian. A ciabatta with chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese.
With chopped tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, chopped tomatoes, and mozzarella cheese. Okay. Mozzarella cheese. Some people say mozzarella cheese, है ना? क्योंकि उसमें double Z होता है ना? तो जहाँ double Z है ना बेटा, वो ज़्यादातर words वो Italian language से आए हुए हैं. किस language से? जैसे PI है, mozzarella में भी double Z है. ये सारे words Italian language के words हैं. And we pronounce them not with Z sound, with T and S sound. T and S. Yeah. T and S. Pizza. So similarly, mozzarella. Okay. और वो तो Italian तो T बोलते हैं वहाँ पर. T नहीं, mozzarella, pizza. Okay. Yeah. Pizza. Okay. Italian people say the sound, not the sound. वो त बोलते हैं, त नहीं बोल के क्या बोलते हैं? The, okay. Spanish also say the sound, not the. वो त बोलते हैं. ड नहीं बोल के क्या बोलते हैं? The, okay. ड नहीं है इटालियन में और स्पेनिश में. क्या है? the and the. Yes. तो DIANA हम लोग डायना पढ़ते हैं इंग्लिश में, और स्पेनिश और इटालियन पीपल विल रीड दियाना. ड भी नहीं, दियाना. ओके, बिकॉज दे डू नॉट हैव द एंड ट साउंड्स, दे हैव द एंड द साउंड्स. अभी जैसे हम लोग के यहाँ धोनी, ध, ओके, ध साउंड डजंट एग्जिस्ट in English. So if somebody wants to say Dhoni, they will struggle. They will not be able to say Dhoni easily. Suppose you meet somebody who is in their 20s and ask them to say Dhoni, they will say Dhoni. They will say Dhoni. क्योंकि वो close जा रहा है, उससे इससे ज्यादा close नहीं जा सकते. If that person lives here for 5 years, 4 years and wants to change his pronunciation, it's an important thing, then he might be able to say Dhoni. Might be, not necessarily. Some people are more flexible. They can change their pronunciation in their later age as well. And some people fail to change their pronunciation in their later age. कभी नहीं होता उनसे change. होता ही नहीं है. कोशिश करते रहते बेचारे. There is a sound in Spanish. I tried to learn. I spent hours practicing. Couldn't learn. मेरे पास आसानी होती लैंग्वेज की आवाजें सीखना. आई एम वेरी क्विक टू लर्न द ग्रामर पार्ट ऑफ इट. ओके, इसलिए देखिए हर चीज में दो फैक्टर्स आ जाते हैं. इफ यू वांट टू बी अ लिंग्विस्ट, अगर मैं लिंग्विस्ट होना चाहता तो आई वुड फाइंड इट इजी इन सम वेज एंड वेरी डिफिकल्ट इन सम अदर वेज. थियोरेटिकली आई वुड फाइंड इट वेरी इजी. मेरे लिए बहुत आसान होता है लैंग्वेज समझना. ये ऐसे काम कर रहा है, ये इसमें ऐसे हो रहा है, ओ अच्छा ये ऐसे नहीं करेगा, ओ अच्छा. इट्स वेरी इजी. आई एक्सेप्ट इट बिकॉज आई थिंक लैंग्वेजेस आर डिफरेंट. मेरे को लगता नहीं कि सब ऐसे होने एक जैसे. कैसे होंगे? दे हैव ऑल इवॉल्व इन डिफरेंट प्लेसेस. कुछ लोग को ये बात इवॉल्व एक्सेप्ट करने में बड़ी मुश्किल होती है. दे ऑलवेज लुक फॉर सिमिलैरिटीज कि काय नहीं ऐसे. उनको लगता है जैसे हिंदी बोली जा रही है ना, इंग्लिश में तो ऐसी बोली जाएगी, इसलिए तो बोलते हैं व्हाट इज, क्या क्या है. क्योंकि व्हाट मतलब क्या होता है, तो व्हाट इज मतलब क्या क्या है. मोर इज और है ना. तो ये वाला भी इंग्लिश बोल लेते हैं कुछ लोग. मजाक में हम लोग को लगता है, लेकिन सम पीपल एक्चुअली स्पीक दिस वे, क्योंकि उनको लगता है शब्दों को ट्रांसलेट करके इंग्लिश बोली जाती है. बट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरी लैंग्वेज हैज इवॉल्व्ड इंडिपेंडेंटली. इट हैव नथिंग टू डू विद योर लैंग्वेज, हाउ यू स्पीक योर लैंग्वेज. उनको तुम्हें सीखना है तो उनको सीखना है. ये नहीं कहना कि मेरे लैंग्वेज पे मॉडल कर लो अपने आप को. कई बार बच्चे सीखते समय हिंदी के हिसाब से इंग्लिश को मॉडल करने लगते हैं. So they learn a different kind of English, strange kind of English. Halaki, because of our population and might, because India is a very powerful country, it has a very different kind of influence over the world. So they are accepting कि चलो भाई बोलने दो इनको, टेंशन ना ले, ये अपने जगह पे बोलते हैं, चलता है. फिर आते, when we go, some people will judge you. If you go to America, if you go to England, and you speak Indian English, some people will judge you, definitely. They will laugh at you कि अरे ये कैसा इंग्लिश बोल रहे हो. Imagine some Chinese people come to India, all right, and they speak a very different kind of Hindi. तो कुछ लोग तो बड़ी मजाक उड़ाएंगे. कुछ लोग कहेंगे चलो बोल रहा है ना हिंदी, हमारा देश का आदमी नहीं फिर भी बोल रहा है, he is respecting our language. Some people will look at the same thing in a negative way. हमारे लैंग्वेज की बेइज्जती कर रहा है, गलत तरीके से बोल रहा है. Right? It depends on your attitude. I have met some people who quarrel with me that I am not a native speaker, I shouldn't speak English. I said, what kind of nonsense is this? Please learn the accent. I said, your accent is your accent. I'm not interested in your accent. Why should I learn your accent? And on the other hand, majority of the people were open-minded and they were supportive of me. नहीं, you are learning a different language. Great, right? हम लोग ज्यादातर कैसे होंगे? Supportive of somebody who is learning Hindi, or we will, criticize them? We will support. We will be supportive. We will encourage them. Yeah, go ahead, try, right? Yeah. Most people in the world are like that, positive. When you try to speak to them in their language, even if you make a lot of mistakes, they'll still encourage you. And they feel a connection with you when you speak their language. Only some people feel this way. भाई मेरी language बोलो सही से बोलो. ऐसा क्या है? Most of these people have never learned a language. Otherwise, they would understand the struggle. If you have been in a bad situation, you understand other people in the same situation better. If you have never learned a language, you are not familiar with the struggle of a language learner. हम आप लोग के साथ क्यों sympathize कर पाते हैं? Because I have also been part of this struggle, right? So Marianne's favorite sandwich is ciabatta. It is made with chopped tomatoes and mozzarella cheese. बड़ी जल्दी बोल जाते हैं.
cheese with black olives and
With black olives, very expensive. Black olives. They're round things, and they look like tires on your pizza. Round, blackish. Okay. Black olives.
basil. Mozzarella's my favourite cheese.
Mozzarella is my favorite cheese, she says. Mozzarella is her favorite cheese. There are different kinds of cheeses, like cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, cottage cheese, and so many other. There are more than 60,000 types of cheese in the world. Artificially designed.
And I like cooking with it.
And I like cooking with it. Mozzarella cheese.
I make my own pizza.
I make my own pizza. अब ये लाइन का क्या मतलब? I make my own pizza. Normally people buy pizza. Yes or no? Normally people? She doesn't. वही बताने के लिए उसने क्या बोला? I make my. Normally people buy vegetables or grow vegetables. और आप नहीं खरीदते तो आप क्या बोलेंगे? I grow my own vegetables. ये तरीका है बताने का. I grow my own. Mostly people go to a tailor for their clothes, or they make their clothes at home. Go to a tailor, buy ready-made clothes, but somebody doesn't. Then they will say, I make my own clothes. Got it? So sometimes this sentence means we do not depend on other people. Okay. So she makes her own pizza. It means she makes pizza by herself. She doesn't buy pizza from the market, from the shops. So she makes her own pizza.
John.
Next. John.
I was in Turkey by the...
I was in Turkey. Appan gaya Turkiye. Right? Turkey's name is? I was talking to another class the other day. So I shared this with them. I want to know whether you know this or not. What is the name of country? Japan है ना? उसका Japanese में क्या नाम है? I told you, yeah. You guys know this? So when they speak English, they call their country Japan. But when they speak Japanese, they call their country Nippon. Nippon. And the battery, Nippo battery, was from a Japanese company, actually. Okay? Nippo. And the country's name is? अच्छा, एक और country का नाम देता हूँ. फलस्तीन. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? लेकिन इंग्लिश में फलस्तीन नहीं बोलते हैं. हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? इंग्लिश में? पैलेस्टाइन. पैलेस्टाइन. ओके. हिंदी में इजराइल बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? इजराइल. राइट? इंग्लिश में क्या बोलते हैं? इजराइल. इजराइल. तो बहुत सिमिलरिटी है. लेकिन निपॉन और जापान इज वेरी डिफरेंट. अच्छा देखो, हिंदी में चीन. इंग्लिश? China. So names change as well based on in a language. There is a country in South America, Mexico. The country is called, when you speak English, you call it Mexico. But when you speak Spanish, then Mexico. Mexico. All right. Russia. Russia. In Hindi, Rus. And here comes a very interesting country, Germany. In Hindi, in English, Germany. And in German, Deutschland. 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 Okay. So in German, they call their name, their country, Deutschland. Okay.
sea, and a fisherman called to me.
So John was in Turkey by the sea. By the sea means beta? Near the sea. By the sea means near the sea. John was in Turkey by the sea.
Come, try a balik ekmek.
John.
I was in Turkey by the sea, and a fisherman called to me,
A fisherman called to me. A fisherman? आवाज लगाई मुझे. Fisherman called to me. What?
Come, try a balik ekmek.
Come, try a balik ekmek. अगर if he were not in Turkey, if he were in Bihar, what would the person call? Not a fisherman, okay? A Bihari, what would he call and say to him? Come, try my litti chokha. Come, try my, right? वहां क्या बोला उसको चिल्ला के? Come, try my balik ekmek.
I think this means fish in bread.
I think this means fish in bread. इसको कैसे पता है? Does he know Turkish? क्यों हुआ होगा ऐसा? He said, I think it means fish in bread. Balik ekmek. I think it means fish in bread. इसने कहा मुझे लगता है इसका मतलब ये होता हो. क्यों?
He gave me a sandwich.
He gave me a sandwich. बुलाया? Come try my balik ekmek. और दिया क्या? A sandwich.
It was fresh mackerel grilled.
Fresh mackerel. Mackerel is a type of fish. Mackerel is a fresh mackerel grilled. Grilled means cooked on fire. Cooked on? Grilled. Fresh mackerel. Grilled.
And in a bread roll with
In a bread roll. In a bread roll. With
raw onions.
raw onions. समझ में आया? क्या किया उसको? Bread roll, mackerel, fresh grilled mackerel, and some raw onions. And he called it balik ekmek. तो इसने क्या अंदाजा लगाया? Balik ekmek means fish in, because that is what it was. Fish in bread. Maybe it is not. हो सकता है इसका मतलब ये ना हो. नाम अलग है, जैसे पिठा. क्या ही नाम है? Right? You can't understand anything from it. लेकिन उसने कहा था, come try my balik ekmek. हम लोग को टर्किश सीखना होगा to understand what it means, balik ekmek. But he understood that it was probably fish in bread because he got a big bread roll, and in that bread roll was a fresh mackerel. Mackerel is a type of fish. Fresh mackerel grilled with raw onions. What do you think about it? Do you think it will taste good? I would love it. I would like to give it a try. I would love to give it a try. Yeah.
Fabulous.
He loved it. Fabulous. Everybody talked about their favorite sandwich. All these 5 people talked about their favorite sandwich. Do you have the audio script ready? पता नहीं, मुझे ऐसा डर लग रहा है कि तुम लोगों ने नहीं लिखा होगा ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट. पता नहीं, आप लोग शायद कुछ चेंज हो गया आपके अंदर क्या? Have you changed from the time when you joined? Because when you joined, I know you guys were all full of, hope and confidence and that you were going to learn. And did you decide back then when you joined that you were going to learn without doing your hard work? Because you're not doing what you're supposed to. You're supposed to write the audio script when I shared the audio. I know it was hard, but you had to do it. But if you guys keep giving up on your homework like this, if you keep surrendering, I can't do this, I can't do this, then you think a miracle will happen all of a sudden. Maybe God is real, but God is not going to help you with your English unless you learn. Understand? Maybe God is real, but He's not going to help you. Trust me. You know that. You know that. You don't have to trust me. You know that. You will learn only if you try, if you make efforts at home. Be smart, do the right things. I'm especially addressing my grown-up guys here. I'm not concerned with the kids. I've told you already. I'm more concerned with you guys, okay, or about you guys. Sharia, have you written the audio script? Another day, 100 rupee was already due, remember? And it is another day. So what do you want me to do now? Tell me. Anybody who's done their homework can raise their hand that I've done it. Why did I get this feeling? Oh, Arav, well done, boy. I'm very happy. So guys, get your head in the right spot, because I can clearly see your head is not in the right spot right now. Perhaps you're thinking that you can improve your English without doing all the required process. Process is important, no matter what you do. There is always a process for everything. Nothing happens just like that. Okay, you will not wake up one morning and say, "Hey, look, I learned English. Vinay sir is a great teacher." No, it won't happen. Common sense it is. Find your motivation, find your inspiration back. Okay, after remember the time when you joined the class, why you joined it, why English is necessary in your life. Think about those things, and that will give you motivation. My pressure, my punishment, I don't think it works with you guys. See, look, Shaurya already had 100 rupee due fine on him, and he forgot to do his homework again. I'm sure since Samir is no different. Samir, have you written the audio script? Yesterday you were absent, but the audio file was in the group. So this excuse is just an excuse. This response is just an excuse, right? So I'm not trying to embarrass individuals, by calling out their names. I know majority of you. I can sense it, dear students. Trust me, okay? I can sense it when you are doing your work and when you're not doing your work. Because when you do your work, your body language will be different, your reactions will be different. You will perform better in the class. You will speak more confidently. Remember when I asked you if your silence was nervousness or sincerity? You were all silent. Clearly, it was nervousness. Nervousness because you came to class prepared. If somebody sends you to a border to fight unprepared, you will not fight, you will run away because you are unprepared, or you will just get killed there, right? So please do not come to class unprepared. You have a job to do when you go from here. There are a couple of faces in the class whom I am thinking are doing their job sincerely. Okay, please do not allow your surroundings to influence you. I know it is hard, but you should remember you need English. The whole of Bihar, 4 lakh people live here. They don't need English. That's why this class doesn't have 4 lakh people, right? You need English. You came here because you want English in your life. Do something about it. And these are the baby steps I'm giving you, asking you to take. I'm not asking you to rush. I'm not asking you to run. I'm asking you to go one step at a time. This audio file, if you had listened 3 or 4 times at home, you would have understood 60, 70% of it. And with the rest, 20, 30, 40%, I would help you when you come back here, when I play the audio. So what do I say? Next question. Question number 6. What is your favorite sandwich? Discuss with the class. So anybody wants to tell me how they want their sandwich? What kind of sandwich they want? Yeah. I like chicken sandwich. Simple. Not flatbread. I want it in bun. You slice the bun into 2 halves and put the chicken inside between them, and just a little bit of tomato ketchup, a few slices of tomatoes and cucumber and onion rings. That's it. I love it. But it is not my most favorite. It is one of my favorite because I like some more. Have you thought of bread and jalebi sandwich? Put jalebi in between, and on the top of the jalebi, a thick layer of malai. Okay, and take a bite. If you have a sweet tooth, मतलब अगर आपको मीठा पसंद है, okay, if you have a sweet tooth, you would love this jalebi sandwich. Because the next thing it says, what do you think section? Which of the sandwiches in exercise 5 would you like to try? Do you eat sandwiches often? When? And last one, what are the most popular sandwiches in your country? The most popular sandwich in India is a potato sandwich. Everybody eats a potato sandwich. Huh?
Potato stuffing.
Yeah, potato stuffing, yeah, potato sandwich. They make potato chokha and they put it between the 2 slices of white bread. Usually they make it with white bread. It could be a bun Bun. Bun is round bread, or simply flat bread slices. Can you think of different kinds of sandwich? Like I told you about what? Jalebi sandwich. Think of some other sandwich. Somebody told me about banana sandwich. What's funny about it? So funny that you couldn't control your laughter. Banana sandwich, You have a ripe banana sliced, okay? Spread it all over and have leher namkeen. Leher namkeen, save, leher save. Okay, spread it a little bit between two slices of bread and try it. If you want, you can add some more stuff as well as per your taste. खराब लगेगा. Okay, then tell me, what sandwich do you think will taste great? A cheese sandwich. Yeah, children love cheese. A flat, one slice of cheese and some potato, right? And chopped tomatoes. Yeah, sliced tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. Sliced tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. Sliced, gol, chopped, chopped. So which one? Chopped tomatoes or sliced tomatoes? Sliced tomatoes. Thought so. Okay. Anybody else has a different idea of what a good sandwich will be like? Mango sandwich. Then what about an egg sandwich? Boil the egg, slice it, and place it between two slices of bread with raw onion rings and a little bit green chili chopped. Some people would love it. Okay, fine. There is a text about a chef in the practice book. There is a text about a chef. Very interesting person he is. He's a chef, but he can't eat anything. The only thing he eats is biscuits. He can only eat biscuits. He cannot eat food like you and me. Normal food like chicken curry, he cannot enjoy it. He cannot enjoy aloo ka bhujia, So read the text about him and do the exercises. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.